it's ironic because you know, you're talking about biting and everything, and you guys were so original back then when the whole gangster rap was going on. NWA was really, you know, prevalent back then, and you know, Humpty used to say, you know, I like to bite, but it was just that was like tongue in cheek because you guys were so not biting anybody else. So that's kind of ironic. Um, Money, talk a little bit about how you specifically started getting into hip hop as a kid, like you know, started rhyming or you know, I don't know if you were break dancing or graffiti writing or anything. Talk a little bit about how you got into the culture.
Well, um, I've always been into music, just my mom and dad, and I had a couple of cousins that had every record, you know, as far back as records go. You know what I mean? Like, so they were maybe ages of 5 to 10 years older than me,
Hmm.
and so when I was 7, 8, they were 17, so they were in the groove. So every record from the early 70s, so rap started, I would be hanging around those records. And so when it came on the scene, I had once again, my cousin who was just 6 years older than me, he would buy all the rap records. And my family, I'm originally from Philadelphia. That's where I was born.
Oh
So
wow.
I would spend all my summers on the East Coast. So I would be in Philly and New Jersey every summer. So I would be going to like the park jams and experiencing that, and then coming home back to Oakland and like, wow, I saw all that. But honestly, Money B originally was a DJ. That's what I
Oh,
thought that it was going to be. A DJ and a tagger or graffiti guy. Then I got into breakdancing,
Wow.
did you
and
have?
excuse me.
No, no, no. With regards to the DJing aspect, did you have like any influences or idols early on with that in the graffiti aspect?
Well, just like I said, being from Philly, you had Cash Money and
Yep.
Miz and uh, all those guys, and just even just listening to Grandmaster Flash and the Wheels of Steel, just mixing. I forget the name of that record. The Adventures of Grandmaster Flash, I think it was.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just listened to that record, or even like, we go to the park jams or the parties at the rec, and somebody from the block would just record it. So we would sit and listen to a 60-minute tape. Somebody just cut and dance to the drummer's beat back and forth, and we just be jamming off of it. So really, my first influence was just the party,
Right.
get the party going. It wasn't until a little bit later that and I don't even know what made me first think that I could pick up a pen and start writing, but it just caught me. And I want to say my first rhyme that I actually let somebody hear, like I was probably writing from 13 or 14 years old, but it wasn't until I was like 15 where I actually put something on tape and somebody else heard it. And I think 10th grade I did a talent show, and from there, the rest was history. So I took second place in the talent show, and
Wow.
I was like, oh, they like it. I was like a mini celebrity around the school, and then from then it was like that was it.